It was supposed to be just another rainy Friday, the kind of day where the sky turns gray by mid-afternoon and the wind whispers warnings through the trees. The kind of day when people rush home early, pulling jackets tighter, grateful for shelter. But for 14-year-old Mia Hartley, it wasn't just another day. She was walking home from piano lessons, head down, fingers gripping her backpack straps, when the storm rolled in faster than expected. The clouds seemed angry, swirling like dark smoke over the quiet town of Elmbrook. Rain came in waves, sharp, cold, and merciless. Lightning cracked the sky above, casting brief, eerie shadows on the empty street. Mia pulled her hood tighter, blinking through the sheets of water streaming down her face. Her shoes were soaked. Her music sheets inside her bag were probably ruined. All she wanted was to get home. To her mom, to warmth, to quiet. But that's when she heard it. A whimper, faint, barely audible beneath the roar of rain and thunder. But it was there. She stopped. Her heartbeat quickened as she turned her head. At first, she saw nothing. Just a lamppost flickering in the rain. A few scattered trash bins knocked over by the wind. But then, near the base of the lamppost, curled up into a shivering ball, was a dog, small, soaked, trembling. Mud caked its fur, and its eyes, wide and wet, locked with hers in a silent plea. Most people would have walked by, but Mia couldn't. She didn't even think. She just ran, slipping slightly as she crossed the wet pavement, and knelt beside the pup. It flinched but didn't run. It looked too weak to even stand. "It's okay," she whispered, her voice shaking. She shrugged off her jacket, wrapped it around the dog's fragile frame, and scooped him into her arms. He wasn't heavy, but the rain made everything feel twice as hard. And so, soaked to the bone, shoes squishing with each step, Mia carried the little dog over a mile home. Through wind, through storm, through lightning. Her mother, Kate Hartley, gasped when Mia burst through the front door. "What on earth, Mia? You're soaking. What happened?" I found him," Mia said, voice tight from the cold. "He was out there, alone." Kate took one look at the shivering bundle in her daughter's arms and sighed. "You could have gotten sick, or worse." "I couldn't leave him," Mia said. Her lip trembled, not from the cold, but from something deeper. Kate took a deep breath, grabbed towels from the laundry room, and helped Mia dry both herself and the dog. She didn't ask more questions. Some things didn't need explanation. "Just for tonight," she said at last. "We'll try to find the owner tomorrow." Mia nodded, but deep down, something told her they wouldn't be finding anyone. That night, after a warm bath and a few bites of scrambled eggs, the dog curled up beside Mia's bed, still wrapped in her old jacket. "What should we call you?" she whispered. How about Buddy?" The dog raised his head at the sound, then lowered it again. "Buddy it is." Days passed and no one claimed Buddy. No posters, no microchip, no calls to the shelter turned up anything. But Buddy was claiming something. Mia's heart. He followed her everywhere. To the bathroom, to the kitchen, even to the mailbox. He'd wait at the door whenever she left and bark excitedly when she returned. When she played piano, he'd lay under the bench. When she cried after a bad day at school, he'd curl beside her and press his head against her arm. He never barked unnecessarily, never chewed on furniture. It was as if he knew, truly knew, that he'd been given a second chance. Mia often caught herself staring at him and wondering, "Where did you come from, Buddy? What have you been through?" But Buddy never spoke. He didn't need to. His loyalty was louder than words. It happened a week later, a normal Friday evening. The sky was clear for once. Mia was home alone, doing algebra homework on the kitchen table while humming a tune from her piano practice. Kate was out getting groceries. Buddy was asleep by the door. Then he snapped awake. He barked, loud, urgent, sharp. Mia looked up. "Buddy, what is it?" He ran to the hallway, barked again, came back, barked, ran again. Mia frowned and stood. That's when she smelled it. Faint at first, then unmistakable. Smoke. She turned toward the kitchen. Thick gray tendrils were already spilling from the toaster. The curtain nearby had caught fire. The power flickered, then darkness. Panic gripped her like a vice. She froze, but Buddy didn't. He lunged forward, grabbed her sleeve with his teeth, and tugged. Hard. Mia stumbled. "Buddy!" He barked, loud, demanding. She followed him, coughing as the smoke thickened. He led her past the living room to the back door, pawed at it, barked again. Mia fumbled with the lock. Flames licked the walls behind them. Then, click. The door swung open. Cool air flooded her lungs. She collapsed on.